Alrighty. Well, now that we got a chance to catch your breath, salutations to all the nations. I'm the Holy Gamer, and, well, we're rebooting up in emergency mode because we're going to play some Subnautica.
Minor head trauma.
I've been wanting to play this one for a while. Below Zero's not out for Xbox, so I figured, you know, let's get a playthrough on the original Subnautica under our belts and onto our channel before that does pop out one of these days. We go play through on that. So, Annie, basically, I'm sure everybody's seen Subnautica. There's Subnautica all over the place. And, yeah, you're just gonna get my version. What did I just do? Did I just drop that? Or did I just eat that? I think I just ate that. I didn't know you could eat that with a left buffer. Alrighty then. Alright. Not worry about any of that stuff. Let's go ahead and clear these portals by going through our holes. Check out the water here real quick. Where are we at? I wonder if this is the good place. I know this pod will come out in 3 or 4 different places. I want to see if this is the one close to the stern of the ship. Hello, Skyrace. That is not looking too
the
bad.
Aurora suffered orbital hull failure. Cause unknown.
Get rid of that because we don't need that cluttering up our inventory. That's a mighty strange little piece of water right there. Anybody that knows Subnautica, that means that's dry land right over there. And that's dry land right over there. No, actually, that's dry land. That's floating island. I guess it's still dry land. But anyhow, I did not know that floats. Let's just dive on in here like so. We'll see where we are. Is this where I think I am? I think I'm close to the grassy plateau. We're in the shallows. Of course, you always spawn in the shallows. I just want to see if this is that bit where the grass is red. This would be a good place to build regardless. Looks like we're going to have, I can see a grav trap fragment already. So that's good. I think we're going to get a good start at this. Basically, you're just going to kind of get my version of the way I like to play this game. First thing I like to do is kind of get all my tools online and all that good stuff.
New
Grab a
creature
little bit
discovered.
of food directly. And come here, Gary.
New creature discovered.
You Gary Fish are funny.
New creature
This way
discovered.
we don't have to worry about the food situation for a minute. Eat some things without having to eat up those emergency rations. I don't think I've ever had to eat the nutrient blocks. Oh, that's even the best right there.
Oxygen.
We got all the stuff right here in this giant tube. Probably one of the best starts I've ever had, right here next to the giant tube with all the resources in it. Let's go ahead and start getting us some limestone chunks.
Copper is an essential component of all powered equipment.
Titaniums.
Your probability of survival has
all
just
that good
increased
stuff
to
because
unlikely,
we're going to need
but
it.
plausible.
Always crash fish in here too. Always crash fish in these things. One end or the other. And head back for some air. We'll grab this on our way. We should be able to build our scanner. A couple of these dudes for a battery. We should be able to make our scanner now. Cook ourselves a little groceries. Water's not doing too bad at the moment. Make a battery. Titanium.
New blueprint acquired.
Some more titanium. And let's see, let's cook us up a Gary.
It is common for those accustomed to synthetic foods to be repulsed by eating an animal carcass.
And a peeper.
Remember that
That
humans
should fill
survived
us
this
up pretty
way
good.
for millennia.
And let's see what we got. We can do a standard O2 tank.
Fabricated
That's a
small
must-have.
organisms while
Instantly
disposing of the skeletal
75.
structure,
Talking
bodily
about
fluids, and internal
tools,
organs,
scanner,
thus rendering them
battery,
safe
and
for human
titanium.
consumption.
Let's see, repair tool, silicone rubber, titanium,
New
cave
blueprint
sulfur. So
acquired.
run down, grab us
The scanner
some
can be
refined
used to synthesize
clusters,
blueprints from
and then it'll give us the knife and all that good stuff. And after that, we're probably going to shoot for... I'm going to fix this thing up because I hate the smoke and the darkness. We will fix, get ourselves a light, a knife, and then we'll find the stuff for a habitat tool because, you know, I really like to, before I really progress the map, I like to kind of have a proper home base, somewhere to stack all my stuff up, because you just can't stack hardly anything in this little tiny chest. Stick those guys right there, eat those guys right there, that's already in the hot bar. Now let's go find us some, yep, there's some creep vines right over there. Let's get our scanner out so we can scan the world, scan ourselves. Why not do a self-scan? Do it right now while we're normal.
Vital signs normal.
You know,
continuing to monitor.
All their pustules and stuff thing. So let's scan everything. Scan. Little blue palm. That's not a blue palm. That is... Let me think. Data entry. Yeah, it said blue palm, but it was the writhing weed that it scanned. That's different. We'll just go with different for right now. Right here. Oh, look at that hot water action right there. I say hot water action. It's salt, but salt equals a lot more water than the fish do. So I need seed clusters. More salt right over here. Oh, snap. That's right. I don't have my fins. I'm not moving very fast. Uh-oh. Don't drown in the first 10 minutes. Supposed to be professional.
Life on this planet grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological
I got my
biomes.
stuff, and starting over means you got to pay a lot more attention to what you're doing. Let's get a pile of those. Let's get bit by a stalker because, you know, who doesn't like getting bit by a stalker? Let's head back for our... Where did the pod go? There it is. Go ahead and just get back to the pod now. I think it's any faster to swim along the surface or not. It's faster to swim along underneath the surface whenever you got a sea glide, because if you've ever noticed, if you go to the surface, the propeller stops turning. It seems like you're still cooking at the same speed, but I don't think you are. Might as well scan our metal salvage. Grab us one of those, a little extra metal, and you can always drop some of that. That guy right there. Why am I passing the pod here? What did I need? I needed silicone. Get us a couple of those. We'll start into some lubricant.
Lubricant is essential in construction of vehicles and power plants.
Go back and forth here. Well, that's, let me think, that's 6 silicone rubber. We'll go to 3 lubricant here before we make another silicone rubber. That'll be almost all the silicone rubber we're ever going to need for this whole thing until we really start making a lot of power cells. Basically, this whole scenario is probably going to be almost a direct playthrough. Probably not going to be a whole lot cut out of it.
Removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime.
We're going to have that
the
guy
knife
here
remains
for too
the
long
only exception.
because we know where we can get some silver.
The fabricator draws from available data
And
to provide
what do I need now?
environment
I
appropriate
need
equipment
tools.
using locally available materials.
I
For
need
your
this
safety,
guy here.
this
I need a
setting
piece of
cannot
cave
be
sulfur.
overridden.
I can find cave sulfur in that big tube right down there. What else do we need? Yep, pretty much cave sulfur. Let's see. Could just do another battery and some glass real quick. Because we're gonna need it. It's already nighttime. Let's see, we're gonna need a light. Let's grab a couple of these dudes. I know I have a copper in my hand, and I know I got enough stuff for a glass and storage here. Let's just go ahead. Grab 2 of them dudes. Get up in here. I'm just gonna make my glass first. Gonna make my battery first. Battery action. Hook glass action. Go down here, make us a lamp, flashlight. I like the flashlight. The flashlight works really well. And then we will do our inspect of the tools. Super ninja skills we got going on in here. And a flashlight. Ah, too bright. You think you wouldn't do that and stick that thing in your face. But it's mostly I want to do that because I want to take and just go ahead and run on down this tube. Just up some materials real quick. Like I said, I bet money there's a crash fish in here somewhere. We have stuff for proper... Actually, let's make ourselves a little bit of water before we get into a spot where we're going to need it. 2, 3, 4. How many salt do we have? We only have 3 salt, so 4 of those is going to be more than enough. I don't need to go chasing any bladderfish because we already have much better water. For anybody that doesn't know, I mean, chasing bladderfish is fun and all, but if you get yourself a salt deposit and a coral tube sample, you can make bleach. One bleach gives you basically 60 hydration. That's 3 times the amount of water. Oh, ran out of power. Well, I guess we're not going to make any water because we ran out of power because the thing's solar powered and it's nighttime. So, we're going to go find some stuff. Alright, where'd our tube go? You go get all the goods. Need to get a crash fish powder. We'll get that baby lit up and that'll help us a lot. Oh, did I miss that titanium when I broke it? I guess we can scan that limestone chunk. I mean, you know, we know what a limestone chunk is. We know what it's all about. We know all its secrets. Titanium and copper. That's pretty much all the secret it's got. 40 seconds. Do I have a hole out of the top yet? No, I don't. Let's go ahead and just get some quartz on the way back. More dudes on the way back. Get more quartz on the way back. These things are gold mines, these giant tubes. It's really nice that I landed right over the top one, because half the time they're quite a ways out. You can never quite remember where they are, and until you have the sea glide, and you can leave something there, or a beacon or something to really keep an eye on it. I'm going to go ahead and truck right on down in here. See if we can't find ourselves. Let's see if it's a out. See if find ourselves a crash fish. Get ourselves in trouble. Get ourselves dead. Came out in a grassy bit over here. Let's see if we can find ourselves some sandstone. Get ourselves that piece of silver that we're going to need for that high capacity O2 tank. Let's get another one of these dudes to go with that other sample we got.
30 seconds.
Go ahead and sit over top of the brain coral and get us the brain coral stuff and get a scan while we're charging up our air. And let's see, what can we see? I can scan from here. Give me the pre-bind scan. Scene cluster around here I can scan. Scan the hopper fish. Grab me for some groceries a little bit later. How much room do we got? We got a little bit of space. Oh, there we go. Come on, silver. Let it be silver. We'll scan it for luck. Nope, lead. Wasn't very lucky. It's not the lucky scan. What's up, peeper? I'm sure in that tube there's a couple dealios. Oh yeah, might as well get us a little bit of this. Come on. Do I not have room for it? Come on, cut my creep vine.
Detecting increased local radiation levels.
For it? Why can't I cut
Trend
it?
is consistent with damage to the
there's one.
Aurora's drive core, sustained
Two
during
of them for a
planet
fiber
fall.
mesh, though. Although I don't really need any fiber mesh at the moment.
New blueprint
I
acquired.
think what can I use fiber mesh for? Well, it makes bandages. Makes med kits if you make fiber mesh. 2, 3. Can only do 3, so that's kind of pointless. Let's just eat one of those. Which I think it threw it out. Whatever, that's fine. Another thing you can do if you got these stalkers running around here, if they're chasing you around, that one kind of stuff. You can put a fish in your hand, and they'll eat the fish. What are you doing, dude? You are 8 kinds of stupid. Then they'll be your friend for a minute. Leave you alone a little bit. Give you a chance to scan them up a little bit. Come on, give me the
30
scan already.
seconds.
Jeez. Got it's a modification station. Not a modification station, but not Sea Glide. Now we're halfway to Sea Glide already, folks. Which isn't exactly tough. It's a battery and a
Oxygen.
copper wire and a lubricant or something like that. Yeah, might as well get some more of this stuff. We need, well, we still need another sandstone chunk to get a hold of so we can make our high capacity O2 tank and get us right up there into the 150 second capacity stages. Come on, give me the silver.
Silver-based
Yep, there we
wiring
go.
kits are an essential component
I'm not
of
worried about
many
the silver-based
habitat
wiring
modules.
kits right now, lady. We're worried about our O2 tank. We now have pretty much all the stuff we need. Got a few more bits. We can go back through the tube. Grab some more goodies. More goodies. I need all the stuff, man. All the stuff. What's in here? Come on, crash fish. Right now my sound is actually not on, so I don't know if one's chasing me or not. I just happen to know what it says whenever you grab certain items, because I've played it a few times. I do need that crash fish, so let's go ahead and find us a crash fish. There, right there, perfect. Wait, did you run back from them? Yeah, I do, because their turning radius is really large. Oh, I got it.
Sulfur deposits in the local cave systems. Sulfur is an essential
Buddy was in the tank here,
of the
in the cage
repair
here
fleet.
somewhere. Say up, I'm full. I'm all full up. Let's get out of here. Got my 1 sulfur so I can make my tools. That's all that really matters right now. Let me go ahead and get our tools made up. Get this thing charging properly. No, wrong. Let's go ahead and make that. Just get it out of our hand. One of those for good measure. Make some of that because, well, that frees up space too. Tools. We need repair tool. And hot repair tool action. What else did I need? Oh, that's right. Wanted that. Let's see. I need 1 more glass and my tank. 1 more glass. And I gotta take my tank off. One of them dudes. And we can make the high capacity tank. Oh yeah, from 75 to, I think it's 150. 135. Yeah, good enough. Better than it was. Cured food, whatever. Ain't no big deal. Let's go ahead and get this place fixed up. Zap our finger. Because we're dorks. Get this baby all fixed up.
Life pod secondary systems online.
Fix this thing.
Manage full environment diagnostic and output.
I just don't like it smoking, so we'll get it up to about 90%. We won't worry about that, otherwise it'll sit there and harass us forever. And for right now, until I have myself kind of a little home base made, I'm not going to worry too much about that one. Let's go ahead and use that one on us, because we're pretty beat up. Let's put a couple of those guys back in there. Let's put pretty much as much of this back in here as we can. A couple of them. We're going to call that good. We're going to go ahead and turn that fiber mesh. Can we make our tank? We need a wiring kit. We need a couple. We need 2 silver for the wiring kit. So, sea glide fragment would be nice, because then we could go through that cave a lot better. Not totally necessary. But right now, what we really need to work on is getting some silver and some gold and all that good stuff. We need a sea glide though. Sea glide would definitely help with the getting around and the finding of the stuff and things, because let's go ahead down to this wreckage. So I thought I saw, yep, grab fragment. I think there's 2, because I think there's one on the other side of this wreckage too. A beacon would be nice. Go ahead and just take that since we're here. Oh, there we go. Ask for a beacon, you shall receive a beacon. 1, 2, 2. Beacon.
New blueprint acquired.
I think beacons would like need something more than just a piece of titanium to build, but kind of nice that they're super convenient. Yep, there's our other grab fragment. That pretty much locks us up on food, wherever we need food. If we're in a pinch, we can make one of those and set it out, but seem to be doing pretty good on food for the moment. Probably should have made that.
30 seconds.
4 seconds. Yeah, here we are. This is what I was looking for right here. This little grassy area. It's kind of the area I like to build my base off this peak. It's deep enough to where you can build the Cyclops and stuff later. But in this grassy area here, this is where my sea glide would come in really handy, because you gotta go up and down quite a few times while you're searching these edges for the sandstone outcroppings. Because right along this edge you get a lot of sandstone. That on those rocks that stick up like that, like I say, they're so deep that they're a lot harder to really look over properly without some sort of mode of transportation to get you there a lot quicker. And our O2, see if we can see anything. I'm not going to refill our O2 there. Come on, man, give me my O2 back. There we go. Finding nothing for sandstone outcroppings. Maybe we ought to focus more on the sea glide. Maybe I ought to just go fix that thing just so I can get Life Pod 3 online to go get the sea glide real quick. Once I have the sea glide, once I round up the stuff for the what's the majigger?
Seek fluid intake.
The builder tool. The habitat builder. I'm going to make a trek over, whether I got the sea moth, whether I got the sea moth or not, I'm going to run over to the floating island so I can get the multi-purpose room, the observatory, and the grow beds, and then we'll have food locked up, and that'll just make the rest of this experience that much easier. But yeah, you know what, I think we need to focus on the sea glide more than anything right now. Just go find another sea glide fragment. I think is probably our best bet, because right now we're just spending way too much time looking for stuff. Sea glide can get us up and down and in and out of wherever we need to be a lot faster. Let's just go over here. We need to make that water still too before it gets dark and our fabricator doesn't work anymore. I know in that tube, now that we got enough oxygen, maybe we'll run back in the tube, because I know there's we got fragment boxes over here. It's probably gonna be a laser cutter, but I'm going for it. We're struggling for water. We got sea moth parts. Yeah, bioreactor parts. Another sea moth part over here. No, that's bioreactor. That does sea moth. That's bioreactor.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh man, now we're gonna drown probably. Come on, give me 2 gold. It's alright, a gold. I need a gold. Give me the silvers, man. Need 2 silvers. Oh, there's another one right there. Come on. I got 60 seconds. Let's grab this one. We're headed for the surface after this. Another stinking lead. Well, we'll be able to make the lead, the radiation suit whenever we need it. I don't think there's actually radiation whenever you first come in here. I wonder how close I can get to the ship, or if there's still radiation leakage. Let's see. How long has our video been cutting up here? Well, we're coming up on about the half an hour mark, so I probably don't want to go too long on these things. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this baby off here. And I'm just going to go ahead and fill my stats up, this, that, and the other, and we will probably pick up from there in the next one. Later.